position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Georgia Tech's offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a man, it's Kane. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Whoa.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Look out, he's got room. Past the 45. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Here's the handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a grab over the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication.
That was a good. Gotta get that fucking ball out. Nigga snapped it and then immediately let the blocker through.
And these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pocket breaking down.
What are you doing?
Really
Why do I have a
job to pick up
linebacker watching
chunk
the
of
quarterback
yardage and get
run
it
at
out to
him,
the
bro?
39-yard line.
Fucking hate.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
Oh, I'm a glitched. Beautiful.
Scanning the field, it's King. Bringing the heat.
How is he
Man,
getting
and he
out?
paid for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front
Someone
protecting
hit
this
him.
guy, or
My nigga.
it's
Yo,
gonna be
he's easy
difficult to put
fucking
up
retard.
points.
Able to get
This is
just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Snap it to the back. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Blue Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Running into the open space. Flying down the right side. He's at the 30, the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Oh my God, bro. He wasn't even over there. Nigga was not even remotely near the ball, and he came and picked it off. That's so
Defensive
bullshit.
backs just have a
Restricted
way of
interception
finding the
in the
football,
fucking
and
league
he's
again.
starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Dropping back, it's King. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6.
Fucking FBO.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
This is a guy that can find you the 8-yard. On that play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle, it's King. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen.
Jesus, what a block from the
siree,
75.
This
You're not
time the defense was there and ready for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd
my
and
versing,
long.
bro.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes
Good
the grab,
fucking
it's
pass.
King. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Jukes his way for more. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He might want another play. Toss to the left. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Blue Devils line up.
Dude, this is impossible. Who the fuck am I versing, bro?
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the catch. It's Anthony. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Blue Devils come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Looking to throw again.
Oh my God!
Opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. The change will move.
Who the fuck am I versing? This is not Georgia Tech. This is
and the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Blue Devils will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense. Put that tape on and show it to clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Fires to the tight end. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Dropping back, it's Kane. Got him downfield.
What are we doing? Oh, I call the timeout. We look like
He
this.
picks up the first down.
Oh, good job, guys. You guys are fucking
timeout,
great.
and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Makes
What are you guys doing? Please. I'm getting fucking diced.
Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
This nigga is crying.
Unloads to the wideout. The short
Who the
hands, it's
fuck
Patterson.
started? He
This
stayed
senior
in.
showed some
Nigga looked
serious
across
arm
the-
strength,
over the
firing
top.
that one in for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's
They
Rutherford.
can't possibly get set.
And the defense able to get him down,
Thank
and that
you.
should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime.
Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they do on third down. Offense changing the play. He's looking to throw on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. In the red area, it's Moore. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to pound it in.
Dude, they are incredible. I can't.
He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard.
Nigga, no way he fumbles it, bro. Oh my god! That's so bullshit. The AI converts that 10 out of 10 times. You can't stop it. I go for it and I fucking fumble.
And this one is perfect.
It is so
and now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's King. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he giving up some size. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Dude,
he is going nowhere.
Any yardage. I mean, the fucking Heisman thing. Kiss that shit goodbye, bro. I think I have 20 rushes for like 2 yards. Yeah, 18 for 88.
At the line of scrimmage.
Get out of your fucking Heisman.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to
win. Because their linebackers are like seeking fucking missiles. I can't do fuck all.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming with the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And another big game for this
But I'm at the goal line. I guess I'm not fucking scoring.
After explosive pass up in this one. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback may change this route. Skips away from pressure. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Duke. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Why the fuck did I go for 2? Let's get that stupid shit up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
It'll be up 20 the
And
next.
for a quick update, let's go to Kevin
I haven't
Connors
been
in
able
the
to score in the
studio.
fucking
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. They're trailing by just 4 to USC.
Back to throw, it's King. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And
Good
that pass will be
defense.
jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether...
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answer.
Turning it on!
Wow.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field. There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Might be changing the route. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Buys a little time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead.
Get in, push,
Junior
man. Where the
making his
fuck is
presence
my
felt
team?
and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Needed 3 receivers.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the point after is good. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Breaks the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they
got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Duke! And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. These corners going to give them some space. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
2 for 27, 1 for 6. Got 5 for 42 from the fucking back, 5 for 69, 2 for 14, a touchdown, 2 for 37, 2 for 28, 1 for 14, 1 for 21, a touchdown, 1 for 17. Rivers got a pick, 1 sack, 3 tackles for loss.